inspirational ideas profoundly influenced the development of my own approach to prenatal preparation. Parents often are asked to bring pillows to other childbirth classes for the purpose of lying comfortably on floor mats, practicing relaxation techniques. My first small step on the journey was to banish comfy pillows from the teaching room. The medium is the message. I wanted parents to understand that not only was labor hard work, but it wasn't something they should do lying down. I specifically wanted to avoid strengthening cultural images of laboring women lying in a hospital bed practicing stylized relaxation techniques. In our classes, we explore personal and cultural beliefs about labor pain. Parents learn how these beliefs affect their experience of and ability to cope with pain. We devote significant time to practicing the mindful pain coping techniques described in Section 6. At the same time, there remains an open-mindedness to the compassionate use of pain medications. The usual focus of childbirth education is limited to what happens in labor. But parents are hungry for other kinds of information. They want to know what to do after the baby is born. I realized that childbirth preparation should also be parent preparation. So my next step was to teach expectant parents baby care basics, such as how to swaddle, soothe, and bathe their newborn, teach their baby to sleep, and get nursing off to a good start. We often sing lullabies, sometimes with kazoo accompaniment by the parents. Mothers and fathers love learning how to care for their newborn. They tell me it boosts their confidence and makes them even more eager for their baby to arrive. I consider the introduction of making birth art to be my most significant innovation in teaching childbirth classes. At first, I worried that asking parents to draw, paint, or sculpt would result in a parade of dropouts. But to my amazement, making birth art became the favorite activity for many of the parents in my classes. Even for the timid and inexperienced, the art-making process is fun and relaxing. It's a time for parents to reflect on what they know, need, want, fear, and remember. Talking about their art prompts important questions and initiates lively discussions. Thus, in a reversal of the usual class structure, the class which is typically passive becomes active and offers inspiration and direction to the teacher. This move to a more symmetrical learning relationship is another part of what makes birthing from within extraordinary. My work with pregnant women has shown me that giving creative expression to secret hopes and dark fears is a vital part of childbirth preparation. Daring to express oneself through painting, sculpting, or poetry is a way a mother or father boldly says, "I made this. It's about what I know, what I feel as a mother or father. This is me." This self-expression and the acknowledgement and validation given by the group infuses mothers with new confidence and strength. Another subtle difference between birthing from within classes and institutional classes that parents should be aware of: classes taught in and by an institution can't help but send the message, "You are now on our turf. Listen, and we'll tell you how we'll deliver your baby when you come here." It's understandable that teachers will be familiar with, support, even defend the policies and procedures of the institution that hired them. The indirect hypnotic messages sent by both the ambience and content in an institutional classroom suggest what your role in birth is likely to be, i.e., that of a passive patient. Another important distinction between birthing from within classes and the majority of other classes is their location and ambience. The setting for classes sends a powerful meta message to the unconscious of new parents. That's why right from the start,